What's up, guys? Pix here, bringing you another FUT Champions squad builder. And obviously, I haven't really been uploading too much recently. That's mainly because it's been Black Friday and I work in retail, so I've worked a lot of hours, which is also the reason for so little games played with this FUT Champions team. I wasn't able to get nearly all the games in, but I still had a lot of fun using the team and did pretty decently for the amount of games that I played with it. And in goal, Berkey, he was decent, nothing special to be honest, but he does the job. He's not really a bad keeper by any means. He's just nothing special. And then the two center backs, we have Socrates and Manolas, and you really can't go wrong with these two Greeks. They're so good. They are so good. Manolas is just rapid as hell. He's strong, very physical player, great in the air, and his defending is just fantastic. You just can't go wrong with an 84 rated center back for like under 2,000 coins. That's ridiculous. And Socrates as well. They're just some of the most solid center backs that you can buy on this game. Socrates, extremely solid, great in the air, scored me one goal, I believe. Nothing special, it was like a deflection, but he still has the aerial presence to put those balls in the net off corners. He's just fantastic. Both these guys, man, they're just so good. And then the two fullbacks, we have Philip Lahm and we have Alexandro. And Alexandro I thought was great. He's really growing on me. I haven't really liked him too much from past experiences with him, but on this team, he was great. He's rapid, he's pretty strong as well, great defensively, very good going forward. He just offers a bit of everything that you want on a fullback. And I thought overall he was a fantastic card. He's also really not that expensive, so definitely worth the coins. I mean, you do have free reign to go for any Serie A left back, but in my opinion, Alexandro is your best option. And then Philip Lahm at the right back position. Obviously, some people might not want to use him because of that pace. So if that's the case, then go for Brzezinski. But in my opinion, Philip Lahm is a better player. I mean, obviously you'd expect that, and he should be the better player, but obviously he is slow. I mean, in certain situations, his pace did let him down at times, but he was outpaced by players that really any fullback would get outpaced by, like Martial, just overpowered guys like that. But in a lot of situations, he actually surprised me with how well he got back and caught up to those pacier players and used his overall positioning, his defensive positioning to sort of get in front of the players rather than outpacing them. And he does show his quality, he really does, and I think he's great. And then we have Nainggolan, who hasn't really been too great for me on past teams, but on this team, he was fantastic. Gets up and down the pitch very well, he's aggressive, he's strong, he can do a bit of everything, he really can. His bagger from range is absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at the long shots he scored me, one at the left foot, which you saw first, then he can also do it with the right foot. Obviously, it's a stronger foot, but he can also pass. His long passing I thought was really great, short passing. He holds the ball extremely well, he wins the ball back very well. And I thought overall he was incredible. He's definitely one of the best box-to-box midfielders you can get on this game. He was fantastic. And then we have Emre Can. I thought that was good as well. He held down the midfield very, very well, being right in the middle, breaks up play well, gets forward. He actually scored me a few goals. Some decent ones. I just don't have them recorded for some reason, so they might have not been that good, so I just didn't record them. But I thought overall Emre Can did a great job in the middle to break up play, shoot long balls forward. He did a really good job there, and he also gets himself in a decent goal scoring position. I thought he was overall a really, really nice card. And then we have Gundogan, who I just absolutely love in this game. His dribbling, his ball controls, overall ability to create chances is incredible. He also has a bit of strength to him, which is always a great attribute to have. A bit of strength can make the difference in a lot of situations and sort of get him out of sort of sticky situations that other players couldn't get out of without that strength, and he does that very well. He muscles players off the ball surprisingly well, and his passing is just ridiculously good. Long passing, short passing, he just is so good at keeping your team in possession of the ball. I thought he was great. And then we have Carrasco as the left forward of the team, and Inform Manny as a right forward. Carrasco I thought was good. He's really great in certain areas, but his finishing is definitely a letdown. I expected a little more out of his goal scoring. He didn't really get many goals, but he got so many assists. Like, his passing felt really good. Like, he was getting assists in from all different types of ways, like from crosses, from long balls, just simple little through passes. I found that his passing was really good. His dribbling is great, he's fast, but he's not a very good finisher, so don't expect him to be too prominent of a goal scorer. But as a sort of playmaker, he does that extremely well. Then we have Inform Mane, who was really good. I do think he's a little bit overpriced, maybe. I don't think 70k is quite worth it for him. He's probably even more now after that squad builder challenge with the informs, so he's probably even more now at this point. But do I think it's worth it? I mean, not really. So I'd say maybe go for the regular card, especially if his inform has gone up in price. But he still performed well. He's rapid as hell. He's good on the ball, actually very good on the ball. His dribbling I thought was great. He has some strength to him, which is always, like I said before, it's great to have on any player in any position on the pitch. He can also finish. You get him to the goal scoring positions, he'll put the ball away. He's a very good finisher, and he has decent passing as well. I thought overall a really good right forward. Although, like I said, maybe a little bit overpriced, but he does the job. So if you have the coins to blow, definitely go for the in-form Mane, because I thought overall he was a really good right forward, and he added a lot to this team. He was really good. At striker, we have the main man of the squad, the guy who I built the team around, GRIEZMANN. What a striker he is. I know I have recently said that Dybala is my favorite player on the game, easily my favorite striker, but GRIEZMANN is an easy contender for that spot. He is so good. Very similar type of player, but he does have a little more than I was actually expecting him to have. He plays sort of differently than I was anticipating. I thought he'd just be a very fast, nimble striker, good dribbler, and sort of that's going to be all to his game, aside from his obviously good finishing. But his ability to position himself so perfectly was just very unexpected. I didn't think his positioning was too great, but then I looked at his in-game stats. He's like 91 positioning, and that shows in-game. He makes some incredible runs, uses his pace to get to the ball, uses his dribbling and his ball control to just make the perfect first touches. And then he just puts it away with his incredible finishing. And his dribbling is ridiculous. It says 87 on card. It feels more like 90. Like, he feels very similar to Dybala in many areas, including the dribbling. Like, very similar. I'd say he feels almost identical as far as his dribbling goes. He's so good. Just abusing the LT-RT dribbling with him was so effective. He doesn't have the greatest of strength, but he does have good balance, and he seemed to be able to muscle players off the ball. I don't know as far as muscling goes, but he seemed to stay on his feet extremely well when he was being bodied off the ball or attempting to body him off the ball. He did a good job to stay on the ball, keep possession for your team. Shielding the ball with him was also very effective. I think you'll see an example of that during one of the goals where he just shields a player off the ball with ease and then puts it in the back of the net. Obviously, you're going to want to get onto his left foot. His weak foot isn't the greatest, but that left foot is just magic. He puts it in from anywhere. Finesse shots, long shots. There is a finesse shot that you're not going to see here for some reason because it didn't record. That was a beauty. So I'm kind of pissed that you're not going to be able to see it, but he has the ability to score from any angle, any direction, create chances on his own, and if he's not in the possession of the ball, then he will make the runs just at any given moment. So he is the type of striker that will make these really elusive runs. So if you're good at spotting those runs, he's this type of striker. He's very elusive. Like, he makes some incredible runs. You might see some examples in the goals here. I don't know for sure, but some of the runs that he makes were so incredible that I just didn't really expect him to make, and I haven't really seen from any striker so far. And even though he doesn't really have as good stats as strikers like Dybala, like overall I think Dybala has better, more appealing stats. GRIEZMANN does show his quality with the 88 rating, and also he has the hotline bling celebration, which is just fun as hell to use, and he's the only player in the game to use that celebration, so that's also a benefit of using him. And when I bought him, I think I got him for around 180k. I think at this point he's probably even more than that because the market has just been completely screwed up recently. So, but I would definitely recommend using him. I would definitely recommend using him and this team overall. It was really good. I did great with it in FUT Champions. I didn't get to play all the games, of course, as much as I would like to. Like I said, I was very busy in the past weekend. Hence why I'm uploading the squad builder so late as well, because I've been very busy. But it is definitely a squad that I would recommend you guys picking up. It was very effective. It did a great job for me in my favorite formation as well, and it did not let me down whatsoever. And I'm confident if I was to play all the FUT Champions games, I would have easily gotten into gold, but I was only able to get into like silver 2 or 1. I forget which one it was. But this team was great, and I would definitely recommend picking up. You have the coins for it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.